there. You're number 3. Hey, what's going on? Happy Friday, everybody. Good to be back. Check everybody out. Looks like Ron's busy this week. He might be able to stop in. It is a lot of work, buddy. Gordon's upset he didn't get to make it to his car show. Maybe you'll get him next time, buddy. Just hang in there. We did a car show. Was that 2 weeks ago, Kim?
I guess.
What do you mean you guess?
I don't remember.
Her memory's getting as bad as mine.
No.
Right there, you guys.
Hey, Kevin
see.
L.
Hey,
Hey, one.
Right there over my
Hey, David
shoulder.
Holloway.
We got another little trophy. You know what makes that one sweet? That's the same show. Well, it was the same people that ran the show where the guy yelled at me and I yelled back at him last year. But I don't think he forgot, but I guess they couldn't ignore the car this year, and it got recognized.
Hey, Two Babe.
Two Babe Jenkins, what's going on? David Soloway, what's happening? Let's all start it off right and have a sip. Don's
Hey, Don.
Hot Rod Garage, what's
You miss
going
people.
on?
You need to go back and start over.
What do you mean? I didn't miss anybody. Hey,
You
Kevin.
You miss Kevin. You miss
One.
one.
I'm sorry. Kevin and one. I'm sorry I missed you guys. I didn't do
You
it
miss
on
Paul
purpose.
White.
Don't worry. Kim will let me know.
Miss Tony G.
Tony G.
Hey,
Tony
Paul
G
White and
just
Tony
got
G.
here. There's Paul White. Everybody's filing in now, man. What's going on, everybody? Well, like I say, we got a nice little surprise from the last car show, and that's like the historic.
Hey, Bulldog.
People of Pennsylvania or whatever, the historic car. So that one is a little sweeter because man, they're tough. They want stock cars and stuff like that. Actually, the best show was like a 29 Ford, and it was just like the factory, whatever settings and everything. That's the kind of stuff they like up there. But couple hot rods got mentioned, and mine was one of them right there. So I'm proud of that. Yo, Bob, what's going on? I think that's the car's 7th trophy, maybe 6th or 7th. Doing pretty good. Been showing up. Everybody kind of knows about it now. They'll know about the Nova before too long. Man, is that thing bad, huh?
Hey, Joe, thanks.
Any of you guys that are following, a few of you are following along. Joe, thanks. What's going on? You know, you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. It's bad, but that side bracket or inner structure for a new one, it's $200. I'm not, and it's like I'm not just for that top. We'll try to make it. We're going to try to do the same thing for the front because the front, the whole side piece is in good shape except for at the very front. We're going to have to refabricate it, and that's a $400 piece. I'm not buying that. I'll just fix it. I got plenty of material. We'll use that roof. We'll fix it. Well, I appreciate it, Kevin. I'm trying, man. I mean, it's very challenging. The some of the parts are starting to show
Harry.
up. Hey, Harry, what's going on? A lot of the parts are starting to show up. The upper dash is here, but I set that off to the side. We're gonna finish out this whole quarter panels and roof, and then we'll mess with that.
Hey,
Tearing
GMP.
that up. We can't tear too many things apart at once, but I do like having the parts here. Now the roof structure pieces, they're as expensive as the roof. They're like $400. The roof's $450, but those structure pieces, there was 2 in the country, and I got 1.
I asked the same question, Tony G. I have no idea what that crown thing is.
I have no idea what the crown is, guys. It's brand new. It just showed up. I have no idea.
Hey, Sessa.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Sessa. So, yeah, the braces, I ordered them from Jegs, and then they sent me an email with a 5-month lead time. So I went on the computer, and Parts Geek had them, and they had 2 in stock. But I never bought from them, and they were like $30 or $40 more. But I mean, I'd rather pay $30 or $40 more than wait 5 months. So I ordered them and they're here. So I canceled the stuff from Jegs, but I was just telling Kim they didn't send me a confirmation. So I'm probably gonna have to call because I'm not buying them twice.
Think
I'm gonna
Job
I'm
Ford
gonna
made
call
it.
them again and make sure, just verify that they did because they never sent me a confirmation email. I appreciate it, Glenn. You know, that thing is bad, man. And it's too, you guys know it can be a pain in the butt to
Hey, Spray Bomb.
take apart the spot welds. It can be a pain in the butt, but they're impossible. When the metal is that rotten, it's impossible. It's just that's why I just cut that little section off, flipped it over, and made a pattern and flipped it back over. But it was very challenging. That patch was because the contours go a whole bunch of different ways. You saw. I finished it today. I went out there for like an hour and welded it up. I put a little short up on it, so if you get a chance, check it out. It's all done. But I got to fix all those things before we put the roof braces, the new roof braces in. A couple of them came were bent too. Hey Ron, what's up, buddy? Glad you could make it. We had to a couple of the pieces from Parts Geek were a little twisted and stuff, but I'd rather have a new twisted piece I could straighten out than wait 5 months. And I checked too when I bought it. I bought it and I waited like an hour and I went back on the website and their inventory went from 2 to 1. So I was like, okay. And those were the only two in the country because I looked everywhere. Joe, Mike, what's up? Chopper Mike. Good to see you, brother. The
Papa
one
Mike.
thing
He hasn't been here for a while.
the one thing I gotta ask, and maybe somebody in here has done a Nova, maybe you, Mike, somebody
Well, it
on
sounds
the
like Sessa had a lot of Nova parts, so maybe Sessa's done one.
or maybe Sessa, somebody, but the sail that goes up behind the
Hey,
sail
Hubie.
on that inner structure that I repaired, there's a brace about halfway up that had what looked like a piece of rubber on it, and it had stainless steel wire that
Too
held
bad.
it on. But the rubber, if it was rubber, it could have been foam for all I know. It was petrified. It just disintegrated. And I'm looking online. I can't find anything. Is there a part available, or I just got to stick a piece of rubber there? It's obviously for vibration, I would think. And it reminded me a lot of how the wheel well of the 55 has that rubber between the wheel well and the outer quarter, and it was also sewn in the same way with stainless steel wire. So there's my question. If any of you guys know, let me know. I keep looking. It's driving me crazy. I'm not ready for it, but I'm gonna be pretty soon. Couple days, I'll be ready, and I'll have to figure out what I got to do there because I can't put the quarter on until I put something there.
Get a piece of garden hose and cut it.
Who said that?
Me.
Piece of garden hose, huh? Well, hey, maybe it was thicker than that, though, hon.
Get a
I,
thick
I
garden
was thinking
hose.
about just doing beads of seam steel, something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe I go to go to the aisle where the weather stripping is in like Lowe's or something and find a heavy piece of rubber or
There you
something.
go. Chopper Mike says was strictly for vibration, not necessary.
Oh, okay.
Get a piece of foam rubber.
All right. Yeah. Hey, maybe your pool noodle, hon.
Yeah, there
Maybe
you
I'd
go.
cut the corner off of a pool noodle and stick it in there. You got some extra?
There's like 3 of them laying on the table
Well,
right
I don't
there.
know if you need all them earmarked. I just need a couple pieces about that long. I bet you that would work. We're going to use that. All right, Mike. Not as okay. There you go. Not necessary. Appreciate it, man.
Throw some of that glue on the pool noodle. That'll work.
Tim's saying a tire tube.
There you go.
Hey, I'll take any input, man. Trying to figure stuff out. Sometimes it's maddening because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. I mean, I can play with metal just like everybody else, but a lot of it's guesswork on my part. gonna be interesting hanging that full quarter with the sail and all. And it was exactly the way I thought it was when I took the roof off. I still couldn't get that little remnant of the quarter on the sail off. It's on the quarter was installed on that first. Then the bracket, the bracing goes over top of the quarter, and then the roof goes over top of the bracing. So it's like 3 pieces sandwiched in there. So it's gonna be kinda interesting. So I guess I gotta do the drop downs. Is that what they're called at the trunk drop downs? I gotta do them when I put the quarter on, I guess. I just have it sitting on there loose right now. It looks like it's gonna fit up pretty good. All right, Larry, that's an idea too. It's also there's I bet Mike's had a roof off of a Nova or a Camaro. At the towards the front, there's also like tan, like it looks like they put a big blob of some kind of seam seal or something. And it's probably also for vibration, and they're just like round circular, and they're up towards the front. I guess when I'm ready to the final put on, maybe I'll put a circle of some seam sealer for it to sit on. I don't know. Yo, Rick made it. What's up, buddy? It's gonna take a while though. It's gonna take me a while. Like I was able to save the drip rail. I don't think I did a video on that. It was just too tedious. And maybe I'll, when I do a long form video, I'll just show the work
Hey, Robbie.
because they don't make drip rails for the Nova. And I was looking at
Hey, PPSS.
hey, the ones from the for Camaro, a lot of people were saying you could use pieces of that, but they're way thinner. And you have to
Hey,
tweak 'em.
Ronnie.
Yo, Lonnie, what's up, buddy? Robbie made it. What's up, Robbie? Torp's here.
Torp. I miss Torp. I miss Torp in between Robbie
Well,
and
maybe
Kevin.
you should pay attention instead.
I got a lot more people
me.
than you did, so I'd be quiet if I were you.
You know what? I'm going to use this on Kim whenever the show's over.
No, we're going to cut the pool noodles in half, and we're going to have a fight with them.
She keeps wanting to fight me with those. What are those things called?
Pugil sticks.
Pugil sticks. Did I say that right?
Close enough.
I don't know. You guys know the ones that like I don't know those. What was that?
I don't know how to
American
say that one.
Gladiator?
Hey NC Auto Man. NC Auto Man.
Hubie, we don't know. We haven't figured it out yet. We don't know what those crowns are. You're a king, brother. I'll have
to see what her name was. Wasn't it Elsa? Elsa. Well, that was her real name, I think. That was the actress's name. Big Job says you have to name the Nova something with Frankenstein's bride.
Oh yeah,
I think her name was Elsa Lancaster. She was the actress who played the Bride of Frankenstein.
There you go. We'll call her Elsa. She's a tough old broad, man. I mean, there's so many things that's just going to be a brand new car when it's done. Because you guys know, by the time I get around to the front, I'm probably going to change the kickboard.
Hey, Chaz.
It's solid, and I put patches on there, but I ain't going to be happy with it. When everything else is new, we'll see. Whenever we get that's down the road, man. That's going to be an event too. When I get those quarters hung and the roof back on, I got to try to start that thing up and turn it around. It ain't been running in a year, and I don't know if it'll start back. I got to turn it around because I want to jerk that engine out, and I want to take the subframe out.
No, we're not pool people, Glenn. We just I had pool noodles here for flowers to put outside flowers in so they stand up.
Yeah, she just bought them from the dollar store for like floral arrangements, but she usually just hits me with them.
Yeah, they're good for that.
Kim's a very violent person. Hey, Chaz made it. What's up, buddy?
I live with you.
Huh?
I live with you.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, see, Hubie's son had a lot of trouble with the sheet metal for his Nova too.
Yeah, it's everywhere, and I don't want to. I want to do a good job, I don't want to. I mean, I want it to last. It'll last my lifetime, but I just want it to last. That's all.
Oh, I don't know that one, Robbie.
If I see it, I have to cut it out. I can't. I can't. I'm not one of those just throw something on it things, because that's what happened to that car, and that's what happened to a lot of these cars with those garbage repairs. It just makes them worse. And that's, instead of just replacing the pieces that needed replaced at the time, now you got to replace everything else.
I think you
Either
need
that
to
or
comment, Tony.
throw it in a crusher. But as you look around, a lot of people's had these things all the way torn apart. But like for guys like me, I don't have a jig, and I don't have a room, even if I wanted to build a jig to hold the car. So I just do it one piece at a time. Is that right? I don't know. It's not. I use the old stuff to line up the new stuff, and then I take the next old thing off. And da, 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 da. The only thing I'm still not sure if it's right or not is that
like you be
inner quarter on that thing, because there was no metal there, so that thing was floating around. And it had nothing to do with us. I just measured the passenger side and made sure the driver's side was the exact same. We'll see how that turns out.
No weddings this weekend, too, babe. Just graduation. Yeah, graduations, they cost you money. So do weddings. Hey, Tim Windsor.
Hey, Tim made it. What's up, buddy?
Wait, PPSS asked a question that you totally missed.
I'm sorry.
Well, I lost it now because you were talking too long.
Well, we'll go up there and find it. It
can't he has something about whether radiator hoses, radiator.
The radiator. He's just probably trying to get me to say radiator.
Radiator.
Okay, if I order stock radiator hoses, will it fit Miss Bonnie? I don't know, Rick. I mean, I can go into my files and I can send you the numbers of the ones I ordered, but I know that the one for the top that I ordered would be all right if you got the stock radiator in there, because it's in the center. And if you just have a straight up gooseneck, I just got a perfect 90, and you just have to cut it to fit. I have numbers if you need them. Just let me know, text me, call me or something. I'll get them out. I'll get
Glenn wants to know if you know of a good lumpy 327 hydraulic cam. Anybody know of a good lumpy 327 hydraulic cam?
What a great grind. Well, there you go. Tony suggested.
Oh, there you go. I missed Tony's response. Chad says that Nova will fire right up. I don't know. It didn't fire up right.
It's a hard start. That carburetor's junk, and I'll have to wire I'll have to get like a mechanic's wire to hold the choke. My brother, when we put it in, walked beside the car and was holding it so we could get it to get enough power to go into the shop. So I'll have to get like a mechanic's wire to wire it shut, and so it'll probably start.
Didn't one almost burn that car down?
What's that?
Didn't we almost burn the car down listening to one?
That was crazy. That was crazy. But that's all right. We're probably going to use that 350 on something else. I really think I'd like to have an LS motor and a modern transmission for that car, just so we could take it anywhere we want, whenever we want. Not worry about if it's too cold and trying to readjust the car. I love carburetors for like summertime, but let's face it, in the wintertime, they're awful. I mean, you have to readjust everything, reset everything just so it'll run when it's cold or run when it's. Technology has moved so far forward. As a matter of fact, did you guys see the new Dodge Charger is electric now? And I was reading the stats to Kim on the way home from Costco. It's like the RT is like 486 horsepower. And if you get the Daytona, it's 640 horsepower, and it's just electric, and it's a 1-speed transmission. It's crazy. And then I thought it was pretty cool because the way they did the front, it kind of looks like a modern version of the 69 with the hideaway lights and all. Kim said it looked like Geordie's visor from Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Buck and a quarter, like water.
thought they were pretty neat though. They're pretty cool.
It looked like the guy from Star Trek Next Generation.
Yeah.
They already canceled the electric charger, Chaz said.
Probably would, Rick. If they're for sale though, we just saw them on the internet. They want like $65,000 for them, Chaz. They canceled it. Did they cancel it for next year? Is that what you're saying? Are they having problems selling them? I guess because they're electric. People, don't want muscle car electric. But I'll tell you what, those things will whip your butt at the racetrack, man. They're straight. That's right there.
LeVar Burton. He was Geordi. Geordi from Star Trek Next Generation. I'm a nerd, I know. Well, we have to say congratulations to one's hockey team for making the finals.
Oh, yes, yes. I hope they do it for you this time, pal. Because remember last time, you were in a big fat shell for like a month when they lost. Was that last year or the year before?
That was last year.
It took you. You were in a shell for about a month. We can't have that, so they better win this time for you.
I sent him a text message and I said, "Looking good, Billy Ray," because they were up 3-1. He never responded. I expected a response back to that. Right, Brian? Looking good, Billy Ray. Right. Looking good, Billy Ray.
Feeling good, Louis. That's one of my favorite movies. Trading Places. Good thermostat. 170, 160, 170. That way it'll run cold all day. Open right away and run.
Hey, Mark.
Yo, Mark made it.
It's
What's
just
up, brother?
good that you're here, Mark.
We're just glad you stopped by, brother. Have a sip, my friend. Oh, let's see. Oh,
there you go. Spray Bomb said he looked in this Classic Industries catalog and he didn't find the vibration pad, but he was thinking it looked like the same thickness of a B-belt.
I saved a little piece of it, and it's out there on the workbench, and it'll probably be on the other side. I think I'm sitting here now that I look at it. If Kim will give me a piece of her pool noodle, I'll just put that on there. But like Mike said, it's not necessary. I'm probably going to put the kill mat on the roof, and I'll stick it here and there. I mean, that's probably enough. But what do they call that? Like what kind of sound? Not just sound deadening. There was another term. Somebody used it on Facebook in the comments. I forget, but I hadn't heard that term used since like kindergarten or something. But it was
dampening.
Deafening. Thank you, honey.
Dampening.
Maybe hang on. Let me go in there and see.
Dampening.
Sound deadener, dampening. Let me see, honey. Make sure that that's what it said. This on. Them off. Comments. Oh, there it was. Very last one. It's called don't forget. Oh, deadening glue. He called it the one guy in there said for the rear quarter, don't forget deadening glue. Is that part of the thing, or is he talking about something else? Make sure you get yourself a sip, man. Oh, is that you sending that over, hon? Sure is.
I didn't drop an F-bomb.
What, hon?
One said I dropped an F-bomb. I didn't drop an F-bomb.
No?
I don't think so.
I hope not.
I say it so often, I might have. Who knows?
We'll see.
Just comes second nature now.
My favorite car show's Sunday. So I'm gonna go up there because there's a bar, not even I guess 4 blocks from here. So I just go around the corner and park the
Thanks,
car up
David.
there, and I'm able to walk home if I feel like taking a break from the car show. I just come home and sit in my chair for an hour and go back up and get the car. I guess that's why it's my favorite. That's I mean, if you Google it, uh, say, "What is deadening glue?" It describes it because I did. I'm like, "What's this guy talking about?" Because like I said, I was trying to so Mike told me it's not don't worry about it. And I didn't know what it was. I'm like, "Well, I gotta find something to put there." My brain won't let me not put nothing there. Just it just won't allow it. I'll look back there at times and say, "There's a brace in there, and there's nothing on it." Okay, that's good information. That's good information with the foil on there, probably, deflect the heat too. I'm just gonna use any old rattle can paint
I just want to spray paint it.
on the inside, on all that interior parts. I bought, some new, converter. Kim needs it for her project too, but I'm gonna spray all the parts with converter, and then I'm just gonna whatever color or whatever I got on the shelf, just spray can it just to protect it because nobody's ever going to see it again once the quarter goes on. I got to sand the inside of the quarter too and paint it with some paint. Excuse me. I think on the 55 I used truck bed liner. I have wrapped the liner downstairs, but I'd have to have everything prepped both sides, and maybe I'll do that. Prep both sides and just shoot the whole thing with the truck bed liner.
No flowers. No flowers. Although they look pretty. I like your idea of the Bride of Frankenstein. Didn't Edgar Winter sing Frankenstein too?
Yeah, I think it was Edgar Winter.
Yeah. So that kind of fits, right? Edgar Winter,
Oh, there you go. See, huh? You're
Frankenstein.
right on top of stuff. You and Ron are just running with that. Maybe. I can't even get her to paint stuff on my car. She's like, no, I'm not painting nothing on the car.
A frozen hot chocolate is the best thing from Dairy Queen. Now I want Dairy Queen.
It's going to be darn close to brand new too, babe. I tell you, it's something else, but it keeps me busy, man. It's like I go out there and that stupid patch I did, I made the patch yesterday and welded it today. I bet you I spent maybe 2 hours on it. The rest of the time just cleaning up the shop and putting away tools and finding stuff.
You're past the time.
Oh, I am. All right. Well, no, it's not.
Well, the
According to
clock
mine, I
just
got 1 minute, but we'll do it anyway. Let's give away a bumper sticker. We need a number between 51 and 100, between 51 and 100 for a bumper sticker. Go. Kim's already sent me the number.
that's what they call it. It's really good. I don't know how they do it, but it's good. Oh, I guess my clock is.
Sip your drink while you take your guesses.
I guess my clock's fast. I heard the bird clock go off. Tell Elle I said hi, Big Job.
Martin must have had to work this week or is tired. That poor guy, he works night work. He pops in here. Hey, there it is. Glenn won.
Glenn.
Glenn, number 89. So, everybody, Kim sent me it a while ago. Number 89. There you go. Doo-doo. Nice job, buddy. Glenn's our big winner. He's still guessing. You already won, Glenn. You already won. He's still guessing numbers.
Are you behind?
Maybe.
Kevin's not behind. Kevin said congrats. Two Babe said congrats. Who's graduating? Your niece, Two Babe?
The what, honey?
I think Two Babe's niece's grand. I'm not grand. Goddaughter, niece or goddaughter was graduating.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Al.
Oh.
Wow, it's the first time Glenn won.
Do we have your address, Glenn? I think I've sent you Christmas cards and stuff, right?
Godson. Didn't your goddaughter just graduate and she's going to be like a molecular biologist?
I'm looking. I don't see. I don't have your address, Glenn. Have you ever got Christmas cards or mail from me?
Are you looking at the right thing?
I'm trying to make sure, huh?
Give me.
Give him a look and see. You'll have to email me your address if I don't have it, Glenn.
I don't think we have it. He's in alphabetical order by first name.
That's what I thought. What's on the back?
Jimmy.
Oh, that's Jimmy's. Glenn. Yeah. Email it to me. See, you're missing out, bud. You could have had a Christmas card. You see, about a month ago, Dan finally got his mail. He opened his mail like 2 weeks ago on video, and it was our Christmas card was one of the mails.
It's not that late going to Canada.
They when they moved, they just never went down to the new post office box.
There you go. I knew it was something like that too, babe. Hey, Tim. What are you doing?
I was texting Mike. Mike sent me a picture and a link to some product for the Nova for the sound deadening. You have my email, Glenn. I better type it in here just in case.
Robbie, we have a question.
It's on our link.
I had a question. Is it New Orleans, or New All? Now I can't say it. How were we saying it the other day? New Orleans or New Orleans?
That's my email address, Glenn. And you can use Yahoo or Gmail, but the Jed Clamp at 32 is for both.
You like those peanut butter parfaits? I don't like those.
Nolans.
New Orleans or New Orleans?
Oh, I lost my microphone fell down. Sorry, that probably made a big noise.
New Orleans.
I might not have got it. Let me go in and check. Sometimes the stuff goes to. What's like the beginning of your email, Glenn? Maybe I'll have to go into because I'm guilty of not checking my Gmail enough. So I'll go in there and check later because I remember you mentioned about the starter.
You been fishing, Lonnie?
I probably didn't get it, buddy. I'll go in there and look. Yeah, that's an old joke. I've had that email for,
Neither one.
Man, 30 years.
Is it like one said Nolans?
Nolans.
Nolans.
Kim's old salesman from her job used to call me Hillbilly. So when that was right when the internet boom started, and I needed an email, so I'm like, all right, I'll be a hillbilly. I'll be Jed Clampett. And I never changed it. That was right at the beginning of the internet, right when it started taking off. I know, because you guys know. Oh, yeah, who still uses Yahoo? I'm probably one of the only people that still uses the Yahoo, but I use the Gmail too, but less. Like I said, I don't check it enough. I need to check it more.
I know, Lonnie. It's been raining like crazy here too.
Kim used to check all my email for me. She stopped checking it.
I got a full-time job. You want to pay me to do that? Okay, Robbie. New Orleans. New Orleans.
Okay, I'll double check, Glenn. I ended up taking the new starter was not right, and there is damage on my flywheel too. I mean, that it just agitated about it because it was the block disintegrated. It's like they put 3 holes right beside each other for those mini starters. And I think I showed you guys on the video, and it thins the metal out. And I thought the bolts came loose at first, but they didn't. It's cracked. It's broken. It broke. And when it broke, it went sideways, and the Bendix went out into my flywheel, and it did a little damage. But the new starter that came, I ordered an identical starter, but the shimming was different. I had to take shim out. Now it's righteous. Now it works good right now. But the guy at work is going to make me a new block with only the holes drilled that I need, so that it's got more meat and it's not so weak. They make it weak. They put all those holes right in a row.
Wow.
Because they're trying to accommodate so many different cars with that one part.
I work as an expediter pretty much for a mechanical seal company.
I'm sorry, buddy. It's me. I'm terrible. If you sent it to the Yahoo one, I didn't get it. I think I saw you had put something about the starter on one of the videos. You commented in the video, but I never got an email.
All right, cool, Robbie. That's great too, babe. She must be like really smart.
So we'll see how my buddy does. He's going to try to make that part with less holes. We'll see how that goes. When I get bored over a winter months or something, and it's working fine, and there doesn't miss or anything, but my brain won't allow me not to have a perfect flywheel. So when I'm bored at some point, I'll have to jerk that transmission down and put a new flywheel on there. That has a small block Chevy, 168 tooth small block Chevy flywheel on that big block. And that's an externally balanced motor because it's a 454. But Speedway sells a counterweight you bolt right onto, and you can use the small block Chevy. It's a lighter flywheel, and that's what I got on that. Somebody was saying to me, "You can't have a small." Yeah, you can.
Guess what commercial's on right now? A Dairy Queen commercial for the Blizzard.
On me or on the TV?
The TV.
Oh, I thought you said they did a commercial with me.
No.
Hey, hon, could you get in there and get me my beer, please?
You're pushing it.
Thank you.
You're really pushing it.
I got to keep up with David. He's in there. He's drinking away. I got to catch up with him. We'll see. Hubie's thinking about 7-Eleven or thinking about going to DQ instead of 7-Eleven now. I asked him to go to Dairy Queen the other day, and she said no. Thank you, dear. Oh yeah, that sounds good, David. I did my one highball, and now I'm doing my beer. That's gonna do it for me. Oh, Grey Goose. Ooh, see, that's right. That's a nice smooth beverage. That's kind of like me with the bourbon. Like I reach on the top shelf too at this point in my life, David. If I'm gonna have a drink, I want it to taste good. I remember when I was when I was a kid, you go to the
Too
bottom
bad.
shelf and get the plastic bottle. Now you reach up to the top shelf, get the good stuff. I like my Woodford Reserve bourbon.
What'd you get, Jazz?
Ah,
We have Rita's right around the corner too.
yeah, we got a Rita's too. Rita's water ice.
Robbie sent pictures to your Yahoo.
Okay, what's going on here? Okay. Oh yeah, the Studebaker. Look at that, all cleaned up. Sweet. That is one sweet wagon, my friend. Glad you pulled the trigger on that one. There you go. All right. The other thing's got to download, Robbie, for whatever reason. The first two showed right up. The last one's got to download, and it's going to take a while. Because when I'm live streaming, I can't hardly do anything on my phone. Nice. Them thrusters would look nice on there. The ones you bought. What are they called? What are the mufflers you bought? my, my my brain at once. I know what the word is. It's just not coming. So you're gonna have to tell me. It's your muffler. It's your side pipes. Those thrust. Heck, are they called? It
Oh
ain't
my
coming,
god.
bud. You're gonna have to say it. Tony's still talking about that cam. So you're gonna have to take his advice now, Glenn. Tony's still talking about them GP cams for the. He said they're good for 327s and 350s.
There you go. He told you. Thrush sidewinders.
Brush sidewinders. Thank you, thank you. It was right there. The sidewinders. That looked good on that wagon.
What kind of blizzard, Chaz?
It took you what, a year to find them one? I remember you were looking for them last year. You asked me to look at the swap meet when I went. That was over a year
Too
ago.
babe. She just hold the doors, too babe.
You've been looking for them for a while.
Canadian ice water. 10 years. 10-year. Cherry bomb.
Hey, is Mike still in here? I'm wondering, or Mike, if you're still in here, I was just wondering, did you ever finish your daughter's 55? I remember you were working on that and a couple other things at the same time. You know, hon, have you seen that guy come past here with the golden retriever yet? That's got that.
No,
What?
I haven't seen them.
I haven't either.
Chocolate and M&Ms. That sounds good. I like Heath Bar too. Maybe chocolate with Heath Bar. That would be good.
Maybe he'll wander up to that car show up the street or something. I got to talk. I tried to get him to show me. Wouldn't Kim drove me around the neighborhood. We're trying to find this guy's house. Said he said he's got that 55 sitting on the side of the house, and he's not sure if he wants to sell it or not. And I want to buy it.
I was in the hospital today too, babe, and I heard a code green. I had to ask my sister what code green was. It said code green in the ER.
That's wild one. You're gonna have to route the exhaust all the way forward. You're like making it go against itself. You're gonna take a little bit of horsepower away from the car if they're gonna be functional, right? I guess could you flip the manifolds around so that the instead of coming out and up and out or down and out, you could flip them around so they go forward and I don't.
I googled it, Hubie, and that's what one of the meanings. But my sister said that in the hospital, it usually means a security mental breakdown alert. They need psych. Yep, that's it. Hubie, violent or combative.
What's that? Who is?
The code green. I heard a code green today.
That was probably for you then, because you're violent and combative.
Only with you.
It was probably Kim. They coded you, hun.
No, they like me there.
There you go. Yeah, because that's right. Hubie was a fireman, so he would know what all those codes are.
Yeah, Heath Bar Blizzard.
it, it was for Kim. She doesn't even know it. Oh man.
I'm not the one who drops F-bombs in the middle of the grocery store.
Yeah, but I don't do it on purpose, and I ain't doing it maliciously. It's it's terrible because you go to work all day and everybody's F this, F that, and I try to. You guys just see, I don't swear in my videos or on here. I try to keep it clean, but every once in a while, you're around the wrong people at work, and it's F this, F that, F this. Next thing you know, I'm talking to Kim at the store. We need some F and this and that. She's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? You're cussing in the store." But I ain't doing it on purpose. Oh, that was the worst. My company commander, Chaz, every word out of he was an old bosun's mate, and every word out of his mouth was F this and F that, and you F and F and F and my mom, she'd never put up with cussing. I cussed as soon as I got home, and I mean, she's like, what were you thinking? I'm like, I don't effing know, and she was like, almost just about cold cocked me because I never cussed until I went into the service. That's a good
Oh
point.
my God, I don't believe that.
I'm telling you, I didn't cuss, hon.
Oh my God, I don't believe that.
I'm telling you, I didn't use cuss words. I mean, you call somebody a D head or something like that, but I wasn't using F bombs or nothing like that. You say whatever you want. I did what I did, but I never cussed. I did it. I did all my misdeeds with a clean mouth, and I went into the Navy. They showed me what for with that. Hey, Gorney made it. What's up, buddy?
Hey, BBK.
I just seen I got on YouTube and I seen your video. You driving around in your car, man. I'm glad you got it out, dude. I try to get mine out, but I tell you, Kim and I put it out front. I can't keep it in the garage right now. It's raining. Well, first of all, I don't want it in there with all the rust dust flying around. But even still, I used to just pull it down into the yard, let everything settle, and then I'd put it away. But it's been raining so much. If I put it away, I can't get it out. So I just put it in the driveway and put that sealskin cover that I got on it. That cover's nice. It keeps it bone dry. So that gives me a little bit of room to work in the shop this summer.
Italian from New York, and his dad was a trucker.
What, hon?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said Chad said he's Italian from New York, and his dad was a trucker.
See, you're one of those guys that got me to cuss. I was a wholesome young man, and then I went into service and met somebody just like you that taught me all them words.
Yeah, I don't think he needed to be taught.
So we'll just go ahead, even though I didn't know Chaz in the service, it was somebody like Chaz, so
Yeah.
we're gonna blame Chaz.
I'm not standing too close to him, Robbie, because I don't want to be struck by lightning.
What do you mean?
Hi, too, babe. You have a great week. You and your wife both.
Yeah, man. Have a good week, dude. Thanks for hanging out with us, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Yes, I'm an angel. No, I did what I did, but I'm telling you, I really didn't cuss that much in school. It was like that's the one thing my mom really didn't put up with too much. She put up with a lot of crap, and I mean, I would disappear for days on end. But when I came home, I wasn't cussing. I don't know. I got out in 94, 90, late 93 or early 94. I got out.
Late 93.
Yeah, October 93. I think it was October. I got out in October of 93, Chaz. You ain't that much younger than me, man. You might not have been a chief yet, but you were in there. Oh man, maybe not. Ooh. So we can't blame Chaz. I didn't know you were that young, man. I thought you were closer to my age. Whatever you're doing, slow down, dude. You look my age. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm lobbing grenades at my buddy Chaz tonight. I'm sorry, brother. I'm blaming you for my cussing. Hey, Eddie, what's up, buddy? Mm. Ooh, 94 high school. I come out of high school in 89. I think 89.
Oh, I cuss a lot,
Kim cusses more than I do.
especially when sports are on.
Yeah, mostly sport. Remember when we first moved in? Kim was more into the football scene when we first moved in here. And she was screaming at the TV. And
It was Monday
usually
Night Football, Eagles versus Dallas.
my neighbor thought we had domestic violence going on. And
Cuss and a
Kim's
quarter,
dad
that's
was
good.
here because we was working on the house the next day, and the neighbor's outside. He's like, "What was going on? I heard all this carrying on." And her dad knew right away and started laughing. He goes, "I thought there was domestic violence going on." And he was like, "No, she was watching football." Oh man, it cracks me up. Well, it's a couple minutes early, but I'm getting pretty tired. So Glenn, make sure you get me your I'll keep checking for your email and I will answer. I promise this time. Just make sure it gets here. If it don't get here, give me your email somehow or something. And then once you email me, dude, I'll just give you my phone number.
Have
That
a
way
good
you can
weekend,
just text
Don.
me or call or whatever. That makes it easier.
Tired.
All right. Well, anyway, guys, it was great talking to everybody. We're going to try to do next Friday, but no promises. Kim gets her surgery on Tuesday, hon. Kim
Yeah.
gets surgery on Tuesday. So we'll see how she feels and what's going on around here. So don't be mad if
You
we
need the
can't do
Grecian
it, but we're
formula.
going to try to do it. Okay. And I'm going to try to get some more videos out, mostly shorts right now. And I'll start putting together a long form
Hi,
video
everyone.
pretty soon. But look for all that
Have
stuff.
a good weekend.
I really appreciate you guys
Thank
hanging
you
out
very
with us,
much.
man. And just be patient with us. All right. So until next week
Thanks,
or
Big
next
Job.
time,
Thanks, Hubie.
take care,
Thanks, Chaz.
everybody. Bye, y'all.
Bye.